Hello!
Hola!
This is the Nerd Shed Podcast, episode 3.
The most magnificent number ever.
So, as always, I'm Matt,
I'm Justin.
and we're gonna talk about Nerd Shed stuff,
We're gonna enlighten you about everything that's awesome in life.
which usually includes music, movies, video games, but
And a couple toys every now and then.
yeah, toys are cool.
Toys are cool.
And then we'll throw some other random stuff in there as usual. I'm sure we'll get off topic a few times because that seems to be our thing.
Well, you know, everybody has their own niche.
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 Is it niche or niche?
I have no clue. It sounds like niche, but... Or looks
Okay.
like niche at least. I don't know.
Yeah, but anyway,
I'm not a word connoisseur.
don't forget to like our Facebook page.
Yeah, the Nerd Shed.
Yeah, Nerd Shed, always.
Yeah, we'll try to throw some more things out there. Like, we've been keeping up on the social media a tiny bit, but we'll get a little bit more involved as time, progresses.
Yeah. And then email us, the nerdshedpodcast@gmail.com.
The most official email address ever.
Yeah. So big news. The first episode we did, I believe, had I think 5 or 6 listens after the first week. But then once we posted the second episode, we doubled that. Now the first one has 12 or so.
Really?
Yeah, and then the second one I think has 5 or 6.
Well, how's it doing is it still on SoundCloud and everything?
Yeah, SoundCloud, the first episode I think is 11 or 12 also, but then
Not
on
bad.
SoundCloud the second episode only has 1 play so far, and I'm pretty sure that was me just to make sure it sounded okay.
Solid. Hey, well, I mean,
Yeah.
download Podbean so you can listen to all of our cool podcasts on there. You can create a little account.
Yeah, it's on Podbean, SoundCloud, iTunes, and
Check us out on Facebook.
yeah. Yeah, Facebook page. I think when we first posted it, we had 2 likes, and now we're up to 16 or 17, I think.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
You make us feel like little tiny superstars.
we are big time superstars.
We are. We're going to be going to Hollywood and then... No, I don't want to go to Hollywood. There's just too many people there.
Yeah.
So we'll just stay out, We'll go to the beach sometime.
Yeah, there's beaches everywhere.
Yeah, I know, right? Life's the beach.
What else did we need to plug at the beginning of the show here? I don't think anything. I think we covered it all.
Yeah. I think I'm going to create a Twitter page.
Okay, that'd be
Keep
sweet.
that side of it going and just
Yeah.
get some people on there. We can build a little bit more of a following on it. Post some cool pictures.
Hell yeah.
Awesome toys, We'll spread it across all kinds of horizons. Horizons, not Verizon.
Yeah, I thought you said Verizon.
So did I, but I was trying to say Horizon.
Okay, now here on the Nerd Shed, we're going to kick it off by diving into the deep issues, the important topics, the things that shape life as we know it.
The stuff the news will not show you.
So I was thinking about this yesterday, and I need to know your opinion on it. And you listeners out there, I want you to message us and email us with your opinion on it, because this is very important. Which chicken wing is better, the flats or the drums?
The flats? Like the regular tiny little... Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Which one's better? This is very important. The world needs to know.
Oh. See, I like the flats, though, because you can, dig in between the bone. Get that juicy juice, but I don't know. You can't put these kind of options on me right now, man. Well, I've never been, a super big, chicken wing guy, but if I had to, it would probably be... I don't like the wings, regular wing-looking the wings, but...
All right, so you're a drum guy, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drumsticks. What's up?
See, I like those two. They're less work because those
You just hold it so easily.
it's got a handle on it. You dip it in your ranch or blue cheese and you just bite into it. The flat, you have to pull it apart and then work to get the meat off the bone, which I don't like.
Oh, When you have to do a workout to get your food, it just makes you like it a little bit less. Like if there's an easy way to eat it, like people are like, I love this piece of floppy ham. Put it on bread though. Way better. Innovation at its finest. Thanks, America. I'm assuming the ham sandwich was around before America, but I could be wrong.
Right.
The ham witch.
The hamwich.
This is the stuff that goes to my brain on a 24-day, 7-day basis.
Yeah, but definitely let us know what you think out there.
Yeah.
Flats or drums. I hear a lot of people say the flats are better, and I just don't agree with them.
I'm not biased towards it, but we'll see. Ewa.
Irrit.
Ewa.
Okay, speaking of irrit, that we can use that to segue into our next topic.
Smooth transition.
Eminem, who has been known to use the irrit in his rap music, just dropped a bomb. Just no one saw it coming. Just yesterday afternoon, boom. The airwaves exploded. He dropped a surprise album, Kamikaze.
It's probably why they called it Kamikaze.
Right. Yeah, if you haven't been keeping up on Eminem, last December he released Revival, which I thought was fantastic, but a lot of people shit on it.
Everybody's got an opinion.
But I'm a huge Eminem fan. I've been listening to him since the Slim Shady LP. I was like,
oh, I remember, dude.
I was like 7 or 8 years old, just listening to him talking about killing people and
like
raping women.
This will totally just form me into the person I need to be.
Right, exactly.
I haven't killed anybody yet, so doing pretty well, actually.
Yep. Yeah, but Revival, like a lot of the critics and a lot of people just said, yeah, this just isn't good. Eminem's washed up. He's in his late 40s now. He just needs to call it quits. He doesn't know what's relevant anymore, blah, blah.
People keep on saying, like, he needs to get, like, addicted back on drugs so he can be good again. Like, why the fuck would you want somebody to get addicted back onto drugs so they can just make better music for you? Right.
My thing, like I just said, he's in his late 40s. He's a grown-ass man now. He doesn't need to be taking drugs and talking about killing people or killing his ex-wife or locking Dr. Dre in his basement. Like
he cleaned out his closet so many times. I don't know.
Right.
But
like he's an older guy now. He just wants to make some good music, talking about real things.
Yeah. He's got the dad goatee. He's good.
Giving his perspective on life at this point.
That's all it needs to be. Just people voicing their own opinions on things, but it doesn't matter. None of that bullshit matters.
Yeah. So he comes out with this Kamikaze album yesterday and just basically says, fuck everybody. All these new rappers suck. I'm the greatest there's ever been. I'm the greatest there ever will be. This Lil Xan and Lil Yachty and Lil Peep.
So
and
many memes.
Lil Pump and
Lil now, but
yeah, whatever Lils I'm forgetting. He just comes out and says, these guys have no talent at all. All they're doing, they have this choppy ass flow, talking about sipping on their lean and about basically pretending that they're gangsters, talking about how I have guns and I'm gonna kill you and I have all these millions of dollars and don't fuck with me, blah blah blah.
But when time comes around, they fucking puss out.
And he's saying I came up during the time when rap beats were a legit thing. One of my friends got shot outside of a club and died because of these rap beefs. You don't need to be playing like you know about the shit when I actually know about it.
It's not hard anymore. Yeah. Like, it's stupid. People are realizing, like, all that bullshit was just that. It was bullshit.
Right. Well, then that's the thing, too, is he actually sampled, like, a lot of, like, these mumble rappers' beats and stuff and just lays down some nasty rhymes over them.
Jesus.
So yeah, that's basically, he came out saying, I'm not washed up, I'm still the best. You can't fuck with me.
Hey.
I don't give a fuck what you have to say, blah, blah, blah. And it's just
it's
really,
impressive.
Really good.
Like, you've been going for so long and people still enjoy it and you're still making millions of dollars doing it. Like, you're doing something right.
Yeah, it was funny. I was reading reviews about it last night and someone said, like, Eminem doesn't know what modern rap music sounds like. He's just still making the same stuff he made 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's like, Did you even listen to the words he said on the album? Literally, the whole album is him saying that this new wave of rap music sucks.
Just look at the fucking words.
So why would he make music that he thinks sucks?
Jesus. People just...
Yeah.
This is why I don't like to go on like social media as much anymore.
It's just everybody shitting on everything.
I know. Like, I'm tired of negativity constantly.
Yeah. No one has anything good to say.
That's why we're going to break through, and we're going to bring you the coolest things ever. At least to us. But...
Okay.
Ooh, smooth transition.
Oh, yeah. Transitioning to a totally different topic now.
Oh.
Yeah, just wanted to get that Eminem thing out of the way. So, Brewdog, if you don't know anything about Brewdog, this is a really weird, awkward segue, but whatever, you'll get used to those. Brewdog, they are a Scottish brewery, the number one brewery in the UK.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
Just opened a brewery in Ohio about, I don't know, close to a year, maybe a little less than a year.
Oh, it was over a year? It's been there for a while?
Yeah, the brewery part has.
Oh, okay.
But their goal with that, it's in Canal Winchester, which is a little bit outside of Columbus.
Yeah, which is probably a little bit better than going all the way into Columbus.
Oh, hell yeah.
Traffic.
They are trying to turn that into the number one beer destination in the world. So they have a hotel. They are going to have hot tubs filled with beer where you can sit there and soak in beer and just relax. They are going to have zip lines.
They're just making it a full-blown adult adventure course.
It's basically going to be a beer-themed Disneyland.
Which is completely okay. People would make so much more money if they targeted things towards adults. Like, I get it, Disneyland's super cool for kids and everything. But what if these two adults want to get away for a weekend and then just go to this cool all-inclusive thing that's in the United States? You don't have to leave.
Right.
Oh, that's gonna be so awesome. Me and Jess talked about going for our anniversary next year.
Oh, nice.
I want to get the punk suite.
What's the punk suite? I haven't checked this out yet.
They have 3 or 4 different suites. Has a huge king-size bed, dude. Fridges full of beer.
Nice.
4 or 5 different kinds. They have taps in the room.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
You can take tours on the brewery and stuff. We looked at the website and everything. Looks so legit. I really want to go there.
Yeah, but then here's the thing, too. Is they have all that cool shit, but then to put the icing on the cake, the beer's actually really good. It's not shitty beer.
Yeah, not some
it's not
commercial.
Yeah, it's not a gimmick to get you to show up and drink subpar beer. They have the money to build all this cool shit because
they sold so many beers.
They make really good beer that people buy.
I might have to try that. We'll see when I go. Going out to a semi-bachelor party tonight.
Oh, nice.
Jess's friend, Jen and Tony, they're getting married, so the girls are going to get their toes done and everything, but we're going out. Going up to Sully's Medina.
Nice.
Never been there, and then we're going back to Forts, probably play some pool.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I like low-key, just calm time things sometimes. Hell yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to go stay at that hotel. Sounds super awesome. Plus, you can just get drunk anywhere there, which is even better.
Right. Yeah, I think we're going down to Columbus next weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think we're going to go to the zoo and then maybe try and hit Brewdog.
Nice.
Afterwards.
That'd be sweet. I've been contemplating that we should try this power hour whilst doing podcast.
Dude, I would love to do the power hour.
For our 10th episode, maybe we should dig in.
Oh yeah,
that'd be sweet.
That would have to be one that we don't record at 10 in the morning. We would have to do that one.
In the evening. That would have to definitely be one. we'll figure out a day to do it, but it'll happen eventually.
Yeah, maybe have the ladies get together and do something in the house while we're out here in the shed and just get crunk.
Heck yeah, that'd be sweet because I won't be able to drive afterwards.
Yeah.
I have extremely low tolerance. Shots of whiskey instead. No.
Absolutely not.
No. Just do shots of Straight liquor. The whole entire night. It'd be good.
No, we had a friend that did that, and I'm pretty sure he almost died.
Yeah. Death usually does come from drinking mass amounts of alcohol. Found that out the hard way, probably, so.
Probably.
Smooth transition.
Okay, you want to move on to the next thing? We done talking about beer for now?
We can.
Or do you want me to play one of our little get involved plugs so that it's not as awkward of a transition?
I am totally down for that.
Hey, if you want to be a part of the Nerd Shed podcast, like our Facebook page and send us a message, or shoot us an email, thenerdshedpodcast@gmail.com. Get to it. Oh, yes.
Oh. What does up, vanilla face?
Okay, so...
Probably shouldn't came at you that strong, my bad. Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, so we covered everything we wanted to cover at the beginning of the show. So now the theme for the rest of the episode is going to be nostalgia.
Oh.
Which is why when I post this, the title of the episode will probably be A Walk Down Memory Lane.
Oh, and I do join walking. It's way better than running.
Oh yeah, running is too much.
No, a gentle walk is perfect. What walkie?
Okay, so if you did not hear, Guillermo del Toro, I believe is how you say the man's name.
I think so. It's difficult. I'm not going to even attempt it because it's going to sound really bad. Guillermo del Toro.
Yes.
Oh, see.
He is, I believe, writing, but he might be directing. I might be getting confused with
He's
something
involved
else.
somehow.
Yeah, he's involved somehow in shooting a new movie. Just began being shot over the past 2 days. And that is a movie based on the classic children's books, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Nice.
Which I loved when I was younger. Because what I like about it is they're very scary throughout the whole thing, but then at the end, something happens and it makes you like laugh or smile. Like there's always a happy ending to it, which is what I like.
We're not just going to completely destroy every single one of your dreams and aspirations, but we'll make you giggle a little bit.
Right, like the classic Viper story. Do you remember that?
See, I remember reading it, but I can't remember like any. There's very good one that I remember.
Just a quick synopsis of it. Basically, this lady keeps getting this phone call saying, "It's the Viper. I'm going to be there in half an hour." And then she'll get another phone call. "It's the Viper. I'll be there in 10 minutes." And she's like, "What the fuck is the Viper? And why is he coming here?"
I don't know.
So she thinks that like it's like an assassin or something. A killer.
A ninja just.
And then there's a knock on the door. And I don't know why. If someone comes and you don't know who it is and they say, "Hey, I'm coming for you," why when they knock on the door are you going to answer? But anyway, she answers. and it's this Swedish guy. And he says, "I'm the Viper. I came to Vish and Vosh and Vipe your windows." Yeah.
I don't remember that one, but
Yeah.
Jesus. How do you not remember that? I bought him 4 months ago from Sweden.
Right.
Foreign exchanges.
Yep, I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know exactly how, because it's a collection of short stories. So I don't know how they're going to make a movie out of it.
I mean, if it's like a tiny little 10-minute episodes, that'd be... I'll be all right with that.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Like it could be like a Netflix or Hulu series or something. But I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a feature film.
I'm all right with that too. I'll check that out just because, like, I don't know. I love bringing back childhood things into, like, if you can experience that when you're an adult, just...
Right, it just takes you back to a simpler time.
Down memory lane. I wish that was, like, the name of the road I lived on.
What, Memory Lane?
Yeah.
I live at 123 Memory Lane.
Yeah, I can never remember it.
I take a stroll down there every day.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, I got some nostalgia stuff in here, like my Resident Evil guy.
Oh heck yeah!
I'll cut that out of there. So I just turned in my head. I forgot I had my headphones on.
It's okay, I understand.
Anyway, snap back to reality.
Oh, there goes gravity.
I have my fucking Game Boy Color over there
What?
with games. I don't think there's batteries in it right now.
Dude, I could have brought some dub A's.
Dumb. And then there's also that huge ass box of Pokemon cards.
Bruv. Solid.
I'm all about nostalgia.
Me too. I still want to bring the Dreamcast out. We talked about it before, but yeah, for sure. I love old video games. Speaking of, Crash Bandicoot had a not a reboot, but they just kind of like brought it over to the Xbox One. You said it was on PS4 too, right?
Yeah, I have it on PS4.
The Insane Trilogy. If you enjoy like the first 3 Crash Bandicoots that ever existed for like PlayStation, grab your copy today at GameStop. JK, they're gonna go out of business very shortly.
Yeah, don't support GameStop.
No, honestly, like they just had like a 50% off deal. You can go in there and like get like cool little like knickknacks and shit for like $2.50, $3 and stuff.
Oh, sweet.
Granted, it's like half socks. So I mean, if you want some cool socks, go get your Zelda socks, I guess. But yeah, Modern Warfare 2 as well came back. They brought it from Xbox 360 to Xbox One, and every single thing.
There's a plane going by. If you can hear that in the background.
Dude, I should go get my drone and just race it.
Okay. Anyway, continue. I just wanted to point that out.
Okay.
Just in case someone out there's listening, they're like,
"Is there a bomb dropping back there? Run, guys!" Put your thumb up in the air, and if you can't see it, you're good. But yeah, anyways, yeah, they're bringing back MW 2. I mean, it's already back. I think it's $20 on Xbox Live. But everything that you had for Xbox 360 transfers over onto the Xbox One version. So you get all of your guns that you had worked for, what was it, 7, 8 years ago?
So how does that work? Is it just connected to your gamer tag?
Yep.
Okay.
I believe so, yeah. Which sucks because I've gone through like 2 of them since then. I think it's the same account. I might have changed the name. I can't remember. No, I started a new one. But yeah, anyways, if you want to get all your cool stuff back, go pick it up, I guess.
Did they update the graphics? Or
I don't think so. I think they just made it like to where you can download it on the Xbox One now. It's the exact same game, just they changed console.
I feel you.
Yeah, no updations. That's not a word, but we'll go with it.
Is it just Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah.
Wasn't Todd Blops on 360?
Yeah, I don't know if they've made that both consoles can use it. I have no idea. Probably not yet.
I don't play them, so I honestly don't
Todd
care.
Blops.
I'm just in case there's someone out there that's into Todd
Yeah,
Blops.
I mean, we're not going to roll it out. It's a possibility. I just haven't checked it out since I kind of stopped after Embo 2, like we talked about. Yeah.
You wanted to talk about Rocket League?
Oh, yeah. Rocket League update, man. Or females as well. They changed up the like how they do the score system a little bit, so now you get XP after every single one. For those people that don't play Rocket League, you don't care, but I play it, so I care. Anyways, but yeah, you get a new ranking system. You get like cool new decals and stuff every now and then that they didn't have prior if they actually show up. But yeah, works out really good. I'm happy with it. So 4 thumbs up.
4 thumbs.
I have 4 thumbs. I was a lab experiment gone wrong. Test tube babies. That's the size of a pea.
You made me sad.
I was carried for 14 months. 2 terms plus 6 months.
Okay, well, while taking this walk down memory lane, I was thinking the other day, we talked about Clerks 2 a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Big movie that we watched back in the day.
Religiously.
Yeah.
Stated.
But there was another movie we watched all the time. That was Fight Club.
Oh. By the way, we're not allowed to talk about this, but we're going to because we're fucking rebels, so.
Sticking it to the man.
What's up? Stick it to the maniosis.
Yeah, you actually showed me Fight Club.
The first time. Like, I think you figured it out, like, really fast, what was happening. Maybe.
No, I don't think so, because...
No, that might have been somebody else. No. Okay, yeah. You were the one that made me appreciate that. I was like, yeah! Somebody actually, like, didn't catch on. Like, I didn't either, so I didn't feel stupid.
So you were like, "Hey man, you want to watch this movie Fight Club?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I like movies where people fight and shit."
Yeah,
Like,
I've
that's
always
cool."
heard about it beforehand. I
Yeah.
never knew what it was actually about.
Yeah, so I go into this movie thinking that like it was like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or something, to where it was just gonna be like a bunch of like cool fight scenes, people beating the shit out of each other. But that's not it at all. This
No.
this movie goes deep.
Deep cuts. Literally.
Like I said, I go in thinking that I'm just gonna see a bunch of people fighting, and then there's like the first 45 minutes of the movie go by, and I don't think there was one punch thrown.
There might have been like between himself.
Yeah.
There may be
Yeah.
a spoiler ahead, just saying.
So finally, I'm like, wow, this movie really isn't about like this isn't like an action fighting movie. This is a mind fuck. I just walked into a mind fuck.
Yeah. Just, you never expect it from the beginning. That's why I think it was so popular when it first came out too.
Right.
Was
And that's the thing too, is it came out in what, like 99?
yeah, 99, 2000, something like that, but might have been 99.
It's still like if you watch it today,
it holds up.
It seems like it just came out yesterday.
Yeah, like I think that's gonna be one of those movies that is timeless. Like it was at the age of where the graphics were like really good, so you're not getting that like old movie vibe or anything. But at the same time, this took place like almost 20 years ago. It's crazy to think about, man.
Yeah, and that's definitely one of those movies. At least once a year, I make sure I watch it.
Oh yeah, you have to,
just to keep up on it.
It's so good, even though you know exactly what happens at the end, but you just find these cool little new things, like you said before. When you watch things back, you find little things that like go back through.
Oh yeah,
you see all the little cutscenes of like the splicing that they did.
Yeah,
catch on to it. I didn't notice it the first time.
Oh, I didn't either.
I was like, oh, okay, that was a fucking dick that just popped across the screen. That's cool. But yeah,
I'm not a book reader. Like I hate just sitting down there with a book and reading. Like that's like torture to me almost. Like you might as well be waterboarding me.
Yeah. Put that rag over my face now.
But I got the Fight Club book. It's a fucking page turner, man. You can't put it down. It's just as good, if not better, than the movie.
Might have to like pick that up. Well, I'll read like comic books every now and then and other things, but every now and then I like just enjoy
reading a novel.
Yeah, a novel that does have pictures.
No.
So, but it's just like in depth with Fight Club, or
it's basically the movie, but there's just a little bit more detail on certain things.
So they add on to stuff.
Yeah, like nothing really changed in the movie that I can remember, but it, like I said, the book just goes into more detail about certain things.
That sounds really, really good, actually.
Yeah, it's legit. Our good buddy Josh stole that from a bookstore for me.
Hey, bro, I picked this up for you today. Oh, thanks, bro. No, I literally picked it up for you. No questions.
Five-finger discount.
5-finger death punch.
Absolutely not.
A little death. Instead of going in and just stealing, you kill people, then steal their things. That way they can't tell.
So the thing I like about like radio shows and podcasts and stuff is feeling like I can relate to the broadcaster. Like feeling like I know them, like we could be bros.
Like up top, high five every time we go past each other, which is never, because I've never seen you. But
so I figured since we're taking this walk down memory lane, we could just dive in and explain like a little bit of our backstory about why we like music, movies, and video games so much, and just let people in on our lives a little bit. What do you think about that?
I'm totally down for that. Just
okay.
Give it everything you got.
So you wanna go first? You wanna tell us?
You go first.
You want me to go first? Okay, we'll do it like this. We'll just take it like category at a time. Like
okay,
I'll talk about my music background a little bit, then you can, and then we'll go over to movies and then video games. We'll just do it a little back and forth here.
I'm down.
So music is something that I've always, I don't know, just had a connection with ever since I was little. Like I remember being like, I don't know, like 8 and just like sitting there with my old stereo system and just throw in a cassette tape and just jam out to it.
Def Leppard.
No, I'm not quite that old.
Well, you know, sick jam sound back in the day.
Yeah, and after that, like I remember watching MTV a lot back when they actually played music videos. Like I'd get home from middle school or whatever and just watch Carson Daly on TRL telling me what's hot right now.
Yep. Like, oh, have you checked out Britney Spears' new shit? No.
Yeah, and then when I was 14, I decided I wanted to play the guitar, so I worked all summer, bought me a guitar, and ever since then I've been into writing music, recording music, producing music.
I am the music.
Yeah, just basically music all the time, 24/7.
You have a strong desire for music, and it's
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
I appreciate your efforts.
Thank you.
Yeah, mine was like, I was around 10. I think started off with the, wasn't a Walkman, but little tiny portable CD player that kids nowadays have no idea what they do. And jammed out on those things. I got into like rock when I was like 12 or 13 and just went through it hard. I would just jam it out nonstop. I never like got super into it, but I'm always listening to something constantly. It's a part of me. At the same time, it's a necessity now. But anyways, I switched over into like a more alternative route. I still listen out to my metal every now and then, but I've been a casual listener of everything except for country. Never been a big country fan or anything like that. But yeah. Oh. Equalization.
We'll turn that off for now.
But yeah, mine's been all over the place. I will go from some death metal to electronic music within 3 songs. So,
Oh, hell yeah.
there's nothing better. As long as it's good, I will listen to it. Like, I don't have a bias. If it sounds like it's good, I'm cool with it. Like, I don't have any problems with it. I appreciate talent wherever it is.
Yeah, that's how I am. I started when I like really got into music, like I said last week, Linkin Park was like that first band I remember really being into.
The crossover.
And then
New
as well
metal.
earlier in the show talking about, listening to Eminem back in the day, when I was younger, I really went through a hip hop phase. Like I was really into that was back like when Eminem and Dr. Dre and 50 Cent basically ran the whole rap game.
DMX was around every now and then.
Yeah, DMX, Lil Flip, Game Over, remember that song? Yeah, and I was just really into hip hop, and then somehow I got transitioned and got into more rock stuff. So I was really into Green Day. I remember being a band like when American Idiot came out. For some reason, I got really into Green Day, and I still have. God damn it! I still have.
Ding, Basil.
I still have every Green Day CD down there from Dookie to American Idiot.
Nice. I see it right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to be an American Idiot.
And then from there, over the years, it just got progressively heavier. It's weird. Like I went from Green Day to, I think the emo phase started shortly after that. So it was like Silverstein, The Used, Census Fail, From First to Last, Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, all that shit.
The art era stuff.
Oh yeah, and that stuff still holds up.
Oh, it does. I still jam out every now and then.
Oh yeah.
You have to. You just yet again. You walk back down memory lane.
And then from there, I went into a like the early metalcore phase of like Atreyu and Bullet for My Valentine and stuff like that. It was more like guitar driven and shreddy, but still had kind of that
brain melting stuff.
Yeah, it still had like that emo influence to it.
This is where we went into
and
then crabcore.
Yeah, and then from there it was like pushed it a little bit harder and was like Kill Switch and All That Remains and that type of stuff. Yeah, and then from there
I remember all these transitions too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then that's when the metalcore thing exploded with like Attack, Asking Alexandria, Devil Wears Prada.
Have not heard that much from the Devil Wears Prada recently.
Oh, they're still around.
Yeah, they're probably just like putting out a couple songs here and there, and
Yeah.
then just rolling with it.
Yeah, they're definitely different from what they used to be. They're definitely more mature guys now. Like,
That's the thing, is everybody's like growing up, so their sounds are changing a little bit,
yeah,
which is cool. I mean, like, you can't expect music to stay the same the whole entire time. It's going to evolve eventually, and you just kind of have to deal with it, or don't listen to anything, I guess.
yeah. Just sit in silence.
Yeah,
in your sad corner.
I just have a cap. It doesn't say dunce on it, but I know what I'm about. Did you hear me knocking?
Who's that? Is that Rolling Stones? Or was no? That was Deep Purple, maybe.
Yeah.
That song was in Guitar Hero, right?
Yeah, I think so. Fuck.
It might have been Deep Purple. I don't. Hold on.
Cuts.
We have cell phones for instances like this.
Break out the googly machine, you know? Googly eyes.
Yeah, just talk while I look this up so there's no awkward silence.
So if you have an itch where you can't scratch, try new diabetic foot cream.
Do you remember fucking Drug Mart? Remember the condom section across from customer service?
Yeah, the section that I hated standing by. I was like, oh, this makes me feel weird every time I go next to it.
Okay, that was Rolling Stones, by the way. I was right.
Nice, good job.
Give
me shelter.
Just remember you there was that refresh cream for ladies.
Oh, Represh?
Yeah, you looked at it and you're like, Represh.
Represh.
And I was
Why
like,
does
I'm
pH
pretty sure
have
the
to-
pH makes the sound.
It does. Hooked on Ponix, though, the hydro kind, but...
Yeah. And it should be legal soon in Ohio, by the way. I know there's a farm up and coming.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think Jess was telling me that one of her doctors is the first female in Lorain County, or first doctor in Lorain County, I should say. She's female, but that can actually prescribe it to you. So I was like, hey,
Nice.
very lucrative as of right now, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
Equalizations.
yeah, as soon as it's legal, man.
Game.
It'll all be better.
Game over.
Okay, what's next? Movies.
You want to start this beast off, or?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have as in-depth of a story with movies as music.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hard one to follow up, but
Yeah.
I've just always really appreciated movies. I don't know what it is. It's just a nice little escape from reality.
The entertainment value.
Yeah, I started a DVD collection when... What?
Spider.
Spiders!
Eight-legged freaks.
Yeah, I started a DVD collection when I was like, I don't know, probably 12, 13 maybe. And yeah, I just appreciate the art. I like a good story. I like the good visuals and
What would you say one of your all-time favorite movies is?
Fight Club.
Besides
Fight
Fight Club
Club's-
and Clerks.
Yeah, Fight Club's number one. Always has been, always will be.
Fight Club's so good.
It's just a life changer. But behind that, I know it's kind of a cliche thing, but I think Dark Knight, man, like
Oh, not a lot of people say like one of the Batman movies are one of their favorite
Well,
movies, but
Dark Knight is, I think, like at least in my time here on this earth, that's the first movie I remember like people freaking out about and like going to the theater like 4 or 5 times to see it. Like when
was
it came
really
out,
good.
it was a big deal. It was huge.
like that was the first time we got to see like modern age Batman, really.
Yeah. And what I found weird about the whole thing looking back on it is Batman Begins, like no one talked about, and Dark Knight was a sequel to that.
Yeah.
And I didn't know about Batman Begins until after I saw The Dark Knight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I went back and watched it, and that movie's solid too.
Yep.
that's
Those
a good
first
watch.
two. Christian Bale in those was just.
Yeah.
He did really good. Where is she? I don't know. Stop it. Here's the breath mint.
What about you?
I mean, I've always enjoyed movies. Just like I wanted to escape for a couple hours, hour and a half, I would always just throw on something random. More of a comedy based kind of guy. I enjoy stupid humor sometimes. I mean, I like my in depth movies, but I always enjoy giggling and laughing my ass off.
Oh yeah.
One of my all time favorite movies though is V for Vendetta.
Oh yeah.
Like top 5 for me. Like it just changed how I look at like everything, and kind of shaped it. Super bad. Super bad's in my top 10 just because I watched it religiously for about a month. Every single day I would come home, I put it on when I'm doing my homework. Just random stupid movies, anything with Jim Carrey, automatically. Just, Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Eye or Mind, not eye, but that movie kind of like fucks with you a little bit, sends you like into a different.
I've heard a lot about that movie, but I've never seen it.
It's really good. Like I didn't think it was gonna be like. It makes you think like differently about shit. Like what the fuck. Which I like. I like shit that like makes me question stuff, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, like if it's in the realm of possibilities, like fuck it. Let's watch some cool shit about it. Just like with video games, it's things you can't do in real life. But yeah, I mean, I dabble here and there. I guess we can transition slowly into a little tiny movie review after this.
Okay. Just going back to Jim Carrey really quick.
Oh.
What do you think about the number 23?
See, I watched it, but this is like when it first came out, and I didn't really have time to like appreciate it because I was still young at the time, and it was a little bit more. It was like advanced Jim Carrey for me, and I couldn't handle it then. I haven't seen it in a while. I think I need to rewatch it, but I remember like bits and pieces. But from what I can remember, like it makes me want to watch it again just so I can remember the rest of it.
Yeah,
like,
I think
it was intriguing.
Again, I think it's a good movie, but like. Critics shit on it, but I think
they just hate different
I think
things.
That's because Jim Carrey is known as the funny guy, and that was I think his first serious role.
Yeah, like they don't want people to branch out, and they want them to keep making the money for them the best way they can.
Yeah, absolutely. There's something else I was going to ask you too, and I forgot. Anyway, I guess do you want to give your review, or do you want to go into video game?
We can go into video games, and then we'll go to review after that.
Okay.
We can briefly touch up on some video games, since there's too many to even talk about.
Oh yeah. So video games for me, first thing I really remember is my dad having a Sega Dreamcast, or not Dreamcast, Sega Genesis.
Oh yeah, the Black Beast.
And I remember playing the shit out of that when I was very little.
Beard hair.
Yeah, and I remember playing NBA Jam and Streets of Rage like all the time on that Sega Genesis.
I remember Batman on Genesis. There was a Batman game. I'm pretty sure it's from Batman Forever, maybe. It was so weird and so difficult to play, so you ended up like quitting after 5 minutes. If you've never seen it though, check it out.
I might have to check that out.
Oh yeah,
I don't remember a Batman game.
Oh, it was so weird. Yeah, it was on Genesis. Lion King, the hardest game to ever play.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Lion King's a classic. Golden Axe.
I don't know if I played Golden Axe.
Because I remember my friend had a Genesis also, and he had like Golden Axe and Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Finish him.
Yeah, I think the modern Mortal Kombat games are better than those classic ones, though, for sure.
Yeah, just because you get more. Like, if you were going to kill somebody, do you want to see them like with just the brain hanging out the top, or you want to see the whole entire fucking spinal cord getting pulled out of the back of them? Like, whoa! Is somebody giving him a CAT scan as they're killing him? Because I can see everything.
From there, I remember having the PlayStation 1, the Orig.
Oh, gee.
And I don't remember what games we had for that. I remember my dad getting the first Resident Evil, though, and fucking scarring me for life by playing it in front of me.
What is that?
No, he rented it from Blockbuster.
Back before they disappeared forever?
Yeah. If you're young and don't remember Blockbuster, it was like a place you just go to rent movies and video games, and they would like charge you $8 to rent something for 3 days.
It was ridiculous. They
Yeah.
charged a lot.
Probably why they're closed.
More likely. But they always had like those covered DVDs in the back with like cardboard around them so you can see the boobies on top of it.
Oh yeah.
I'd always be like, oh, I wonder what's back there.
Yeah, you would see that like middle-aged man back there,
Yeah,
just
like,
browsing through.
"Ah, I know what you're doing.
My dad, he rented Resident Evil. He comes home and I was like, "Oh, Dad, I'm gonna watch you play this video game. It looks really cool." Fucking first 5 minutes, he walks. Did you ever play Resident Evil, the first one?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you walk into this room and there's a zombie like crouched over this guy's corpse and he's like eating the guy's guts out, and then just there goes into a cut scene and the zombie just lifts his head up and slowly turns around and looks at you. I fucking screamed at the top of my lungs. I'm like, "Turn it off!" and ran into my bedroom and hid under my bed.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, that is just rich.
Right?
But you eventually liked Resident Evil a lot.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember when we would watch just like a couple of the movies when they would come out like that week or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, but the movies were more like action than
Yeah.
horror, but
Yeah.
I still enjoyed the movies. You
Yeah.
just-
The
you
game's fucking poked at your like strings a little bit, like,
Yeah.
oh, that's sketchy.
And then from the PlayStation, I think we upgraded to an Xbox. Played some Halo and Splinter Cell. And,
Hello. Splinter Cell was so good too.
But then,
I feel like our video game origin story kind of is like very similar because we would play these games with each other all the time and stuff. So,
but then I missed the PlayStation type like controller.
yeah.
So my dad had his Xbox, but then I got myself a PlayStation 2 and just played the shit out of Grand Theft Auto. As a 10-year-old kid, I'm going around
GTA, motherfucker.
I'm going around killing hookers and, doing drug deals and stuff as a 10-year-old kid.
And now 10-year-old kids, they have GTA 5 and they just go on and look at fucking virtual tits.
I feel like it's more like now 10-year-old kids are actually selling drugs.
Yeah, like they're living GTA.
Yeah.
Like, why would we steal a car in a video game when we could do it in real life and have more fun? Hoodlums.
Then I had my PlayStation 2. I think my dad upgraded to a 360.
Oh, yeah.
And 360 was like
Game changing.
Halo 3, right? And it was like the Halo 3 and Modern
Yeah.
Warfare 2 days. That's when we all got into online gaming, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Gears of War. How could I forget about that?
Dude. Like, Xbox 360 changed the way I played because I never had my PS2 hooked up online. I didn't know you could do that on
Yeah,
the
I didn't
PS2.
either.
And apparently you could do it on the original Xbox too, but it was just, it was the original Xbox.
I think like the original Xbox play online, like you had to run an Ethernet cable
Yep.
from the Xbox to the router, and
Uh-huh.
it was slow as shit.
Yeah, it was really bad. Like, they had troubles when it first came out.
Yeah, Xbox 360, you had Wi-Fi and
Yeah,
just connect
built
right
in.
away. Yeah.
Well, no, I think
No, you had to have that. In the first generation, you had to have the Wi-Fi adapter thing plugged
Yep.
into the back.
I hated that.
And then they came out with the 360 Slim, and it had it built in, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember all these things.
I'm happy that you do because I have trouble remembering things.
Dude, but Gears of War, I remember that. That's the game that got me to want to play games online.
Yeah, like, I don't know. There was like a certain pivotal like moment in my life when I started playing Gears that, like, oh my god, you can do these cool things against other people and just like talk shit to them. People had a lot more skin back then too, though. You can say some fuck messed up things to them. They're like, okay, whatever, guy.
Dude, I had a kid I went to high school with. He had his account banned because he said something to a kid, and it was just really bad.
I wish your mother aborted you.
No, it might be worse than that.
Oh wow, he was. Ooh.
I believe he said, sorry if this offends anybody. I believe he threatened. He was like 16, and I'm pretty sure this kid that he said it to was like 10. He said, "I'm gonna dig your grandmother up and rape her."
Oh my god. Nana!
Yeah, he got banned for that.
Yeah, it's probably deserving, but
Yeah.
wow. Hey, whatever.
But yeah, I think that's the problem with online gaming is you have 10-year-olds and 40-year-olds
Yeah.
just together, just talking shit back and forth to each other. And I'm pretty sure a 40-year-old shit talking is much more advanced than a 10-year-old.
It is, but the 10-year-olds will try to keep up.
Oh, yeah.
But they just don't know how to curse properly yet. Like, you shit ass.
You shit.
Yeah, whatever little kids do. I don't know. I don't have a mic usually, so I just kind of casually play.
Why don't you suck my dad's dick?
You hit that guy.
Yeah, and then I think the next progression, of course, is the PlayStation 3, right? That came out around the 360 time.
Yeah,
right?
a little bit after it.
Did you have a PS3?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I thought so.
That's actually how I got started playing Call of Duty.
Oh,
on the PS3.
That's right.
Because we had an Xbox 360, but we never had the like online capabilities for it because I never had the wireless thing. But yeah.
And now we're in modern times with the PS4 and the Xbox One, right?
Oh yeah. We've grown so much in the past 15 years in video games.
Dude, and the graphics, it's crazy.
Oh my god. It's like even on Forza, it's hard to tell what's real and what's not. It looks like somebody's driving a car.
Yeah, like just comparing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas to Grand Theft Auto 4 and then Grand Theft Auto 4 to Grand Theft Auto 5, like the differences between all three of them.
It's astronomical. Like you can see things that you feel like you could touch, but obviously you can't just because Oh yeah.
I think that's that for the video game talk. I think that's my story.
I think I'll kind of just like hit which consoles I had. I mean, I played a wide variety of games, but I think we started off with we had the Genesis, and then we upgraded to N64, I believe. N64. I don't think we ever had a PS1, but we had like Dreamcast, like I said. Original Xbox, PS2, Xbox 360, PS3. Xbox One. So all your bases is, and like Game Boys and stuff here and there.
Oh, yeah.
I would just try to game as much as possible. Pokemon came out when we were I think I was like 12 or 13 maybe. Game changing completely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so much fun. Plus, it was like the first RPG for handheld that you ever really got to experience. Like, you're going around just doing cool shit. So that kind of like, kickstarted off my life into video games a little bit. And I don't play too many now. I stick with just my Rocket League, but I'll branch out every now and then and try some different things and come back. But yeah, basically the same routes. We'll just we advance as technology advances, and we just keep playing the cool new shit because we grew up on it. So
yeah, I actually forgot. Between the PlayStation and the Xbox, I had the Dreamcast.
Oh yeah,
because that came out like kind of between those two console generations.
Yeah, it was. Like such a random Sega.
And then I also forgot to mention during the Xbox PlayStation 2 era, I also had a GameCube.
Oh, I had one of those too.
I totally forgot about the GameCube.
I had the Pokemon XD or whatever it was edition that had like Luna or whatever on it. I can't remember, but
I got the GameCube because on PlayStation 2 I had Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Which that game is one of those games that I beat at least 15 or 16 times because it's so goddamn good.
That's good.
But the GameCube, they had Metal Gear Solid, the original, remastered with the GameCube graphics.
Jesus.
But yeah, even back then there were remastered games, man.
They're like, we'll just make it to what
so I got the GameCube just so I could play the first Metal Gear Solid.
I hated how tiny those little discs were, though.
Oh, yeah.
It was so weird. But, I mean, I liked it at the same time because it was completely different from anything else I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you guys can fit all this little information on here.
I feel like that's what Nintendo is trying to do now, is just be totally different.
Yeah. Like, did you see that for the Switch? I think it's those cardboard things you can make for the games that are on the Switch.
Oh yeah, I
Like
know what
you
you're
just
talking about.
put it together and you have a controller or whatever
Yeah.
the hell it is. Like that's kind of cool. Oh, I have a Wii U too.
Wii U.
Wii U. PSPs though, can't forget about those.
I never had one.
I had one, and that was like the first. This was before smartphones were really like taking off fully. So you had like a little tiny tablet basically. You can go on, scroll on fucking internet if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
you could go online with those, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Dude, that's how I started like just Googling random shit whenever I wanted to. Like Wi-Fi, you're good.
Yeah.
Should we do the smooth transition into movie time?
Absolutely. Do you want me to play my movie
Oh, of
review
course.
sound?
Of course.
It's time for a Nerd Shed movie review.
All
Yeah.
right. Every time, it's just
It's a nice little jingle.
it is like it gets me going. All right. Well, we have a movie review for you. Watched the movie Tag over the I think it was over the week sometime. I'm not gonna spoil the movie for you just because it is pretty solid. Like I mean it's one of those like funny, stupid comedies, but you're going to get like enjoyment out of it. If you enjoy laughing and if you enjoy kind of like the Hangover humor, I would steer you towards this. It has a lot of like slapstick shit, which I enjoy highly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I don't want to go too much in depth just because I hate ruining stuff sometimes. But
Are there any notable actors in it, or is it like fairly new people?
Ed Helms,
Okay.
he's in it. The guy that plays Hawkeye, I can't remember his name, in the Avengers and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Trying to think who else. There's a couple other ones. You'll know majority of them. I don't know the one guy, but Hannibal Buress is in it too.
Oh, he's
which
funny.
was
Yeah.
dude, his character in that is just ridiculous. But
Red.
I gave it 4 out of 5, dude.
Really?
I really enjoyed it. Like it was one of those like every single part just it wasn't stupid. It had a place in it. Sure, they like skipped through a couple things, but I mean you're going to. It's a movie.
Gotcha.
You can't get it all in like an hour and a half. But I highly recommend it.
I'll have to
You'll
check that
get
out.
some high
Yeah.
enjoyment out of it.
I heard it's funny.
Yeah, and if everybody else wants to check it out, we should really like think about doing like possibly like people just like sending us recommendations to review, or just
That'd be cool.
Ask the females in our lives. Hey, give us cool things to look at. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. Go check it out.
You said it's kind of like along the lines of Hangover sense of humor.
Kinda, yeah, like just random funny shit that just happens and you don't even expect it,
Right.
which makes me super happy. I love surprises. Let me know they care.
There's a movie I was going to ask you if you've seen, but now I don't remember. Oh, well. it'll come back to me eventually.
They always come back.
Always.
War paint.
So anything else we need to get to before we make like a baby and head out?
I don't know. I think we covered pretty much everything.
I think so.
Yeah, we really appreciate everybody's like feedback on everything. Like, I mean, I'm cool with criticism, constructive or not. It's just, hey, it makes me feel like I actually am working towards something, and we got this shit.
Right. We have some good growth so far.
Yeah, I wanna dive into more fun things, and then we'll just kind of we're on the basis of winging it, but with more structure. So
Yeah. I feel like this one we got a pretty good structure laid
yeah,
out.
like as long as we got some certain topics, we aight, man, we aight.
Show.
I'm getting that for show. Super bad.
Oh, I think that's what I was gonna ask you. Fucking have you seen shit, what is it called now?
Brief description.
It's Judd Apatow's the one that did Superbad, right?
I think so.
He had another movie, I can't remember what it is. Oh, Wanderlust. Have you seen that?
I don't think so.
With Paul Rudd and Jennifer Aniston?
Oh, I might have.
Where they
Paul
go,
Rudd's really good though.
Where they go and Live on the
Yep, I have.
Commune?
Yeah, I have seen that.
Dude, that's one of my comedies that's up there. That movie's fucking
That's really
hilarious.
good. Real life situational humor is just
Definitely.
perf. Rated.
Keep talking for 1 second.
Oh. You said talking, not make noise, right? Yeah. Either way. Cat got your tongue? Asp.
I thought you were gonna be like, be ready with Nationwide.
Do-ga-do-ga-do. Do-do-ga-do-ga-do. Do-ga-do-ga-do. I'm sorry, Jess. Do-ga-do-ga-do. Do-ga-do-ga-do. She hates when I do that. She hates hearing me do Sandstorm. It's okay.
Okay, well, I feel like we're definitely gonna have to like edit up the sending and make it a little bit tighter.
Yeah, well, you know.
Or we could just leave it. I don't really care, to be honest.
They're just seeing who we really are. Like,
This is who we are behind the
not
scenes.
every person has everything scripted at all times in their lives. You're gonna have some funny moments, but it's okay. No.
Okay.
Okay. Things are bad. Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll talk to everybody next week.
Yep. Make sure to check us out on Facebook, hit us up, and then let us know some cool things every now and then.
Definitely. We'll talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye.
That's it for the Nerd Shed this week. Make sure to like and subscribe and tune back in next week for more random shit.